How's it going, fellas? This is the 8th episode of All the Mods 10. I have a window now. Isn't that so awesome? This feels weird, like being an F5, but also like seeing the outside of the house. This feels wrong. But welcome to episode 8. Sorry, I got a little uncomfortably close to the mic right there. That was not intentional. We have even more auto crafting setup to do, except I decided to take initiative this time and craft the things I need for it off camera, or at least a big chunk of the things that I need. And I even have a room for it already. So this is the power room where we'll be making some power. Very nice. This is the assembler matrix room where we will be in a second. And this is the quantum computer room. There's the quantum computer, which is not hooked to the network yet. It will be soon. I wanted the hallway to be the same length, but it had to be longer because if it was the same length and then I expanded this way, it would have just hit the quantum computer room, which wouldn't have been ideal. So I had to extend the hallway a little bit. Anyways, it's going to be very similar to the quantum computer room. We're going to build a thing called the assembler matrix. This lets us hold patterns for auto crafting. And I do believe we have to start with this frame. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be a 7x7 multi-block, just like the quantum computer. That means it's going to reach all the way up there. Thanks to the All the Mods 10 Discord for laying out exactly what I would need to build all of this. I very much appreciated that. So I have the exact amount of assembler matrix walls, assembler matrix frames, pattern cores, speed cores, and matrix craft cores, which those were very annoying to craft, by the way. I wouldn't say it was as bad as the quantum computer, but it did still take a while. Like, it was a pretty tough craft. Or at least it was pretty tough without auto crafting. I would assume most people go with a normal Applied Energistics 2 auto crafting setup before they get all this stuff. I just skipped straight to it. And I don't think I'm going to regret it because this thing is pretty freaking awesome from what I've heard. Oh, almost forgot, by the way, I got a building gadget because I was filling in this room with dirt so I could vein mine the dirt and then clear out all the water, and that was helping me a lot there. So that's why I have this building gadget now. I like it a lot, actually. Very good for, you know, building. I don't think it matters what order I put these things in here. I just got to stick them in here. Oh, I guess I should probably select the block that I want to use the building gadget with. That would probably help a lot, wouldn't it? But this thing is pretty awesome, I can't lie. Like, it makes this a lot easier, which is very helpful, and I appreciate that. 2 more, and then the walls. And that did not create a multi-block. Maybe it just has to be connected to something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out shortly. I'm assuming. I can't speak. Words evade. You guys know how this goes. Words evade me every once in a while. If you've been watching my videos, you know that. Let me try connecting up some Fluix cables. Not really sure how I want to do this, honestly. I guess that cable I used to connect the external storage to the mob farm into the essence chest, I'll just go off that cable, I guess. You know what'd be nice is some kind of way to shrink myself. I know it exists. I don't know what the options are for it, though. There is the personal shrinking device. That's probably what I want. So I'll get a stone button and this sucker. And then I need to fill it up with power, which I should be able to stick it in the battery, I think. Yeah, and that's going to charge it up, albeit very slowly. But, I mean, how much power does this thing realistically need anyways? I just got a tiny bit of juice in there. I'm going to shrink myself to 1 block, I guess. And then shift right click? Yeah, there we go. Whoa. That is... Oh, I'm bigger now. Okay, hang on a second. Let's do 0.5. What did that do? Am I still bigger? Oh yeah, I'm like 3 blocks tall now. This is confusing. 0.2. I'm bigger. I'm confused. Oh, -5. Okay. I see how this works now. All right, now I'm 1 block tall. A little bit disorienting feeling, but it is true. I am 1 block tall. That's cool. Boom. All right, sorry for the tangent. Let's get to cabling. If I can navigate correctly, this is disorienting. I guess I should shrink myself even more, shouldn't I? Let's go -1. Now I'm really tiny. Oh my gosh. The skeleton can't hit me. I can go right underneath this cable. I don't even care about this stupid skeleton. He can shoot me all he wants. I'm just going to ignore him. He can't do anything to me. All right, here's the assembler matrix. I think I'd rather hook in from the floor, because if I do it anywhere else, it'll be visible. And I'd like it to be not visible just because I can. This is weird. If I hug blocks, I can just see through them because of how small I am. That doesn't feel right. That is super weird. I'm going to have to go down there, I think. So I'm gonna extend the cable this way. I can't see anything I'm doing. And now I'm drowning. Lovely. All right, so this should let us connect to the assembler matrix. So there we go. Did that? No. There we go. I don't know if that worked. I guess I'll find out in a minute. Let me go ahead and connect to the quantum computer as well. Just right here. Then get a cable to it. Boom, boom, boom. Create a flight, and respiration 3 would help a lot with this process. Oh well. Alright, quantum computer is connected. I'm going to unshrink and then slash spawn to get out of here. I don't know what menu I just pulled up, but I'm never going to see that again, probably. Alright, this is from where I was crafting the quantum computer. I can get rid of all this stuff now. I don't need this anymore. Oh, I did also make another void cell for matter balls. I now have 500,000 matter balls. That's pretty cool. I needed a bunch of them for when I was crafting the assembler matrix, because it needed a lot of matrix, I needed a lot of matter balls for some reason. I don't know why. All right, it looks like it is online because it's now blue, and it has a bunch of storage for patterns, which is awesome. The quantum computer is also online, shows a crafting status, has 256 million storage, 1,500 co-processors. That is kind of insane. That means it can be doing 1,500 different things simultaneously. So it could utilize this thing 1,500 times, or it could utilize 1,500 furnaces. That's insane. I guess I just gotta start getting some am I bigger than? No. Okay, sorry, I'm getting disoriented after all the shrinking. I guess I'm gonna have to just start getting some patterns for things that I've always wanted on AutoCraft. Like, for example, turning essences into the things that they turn into, like iron ingot, like a pattern for this, and I could just tell my system, yo, make me like 5,000 iron ingots, and it just does it in like a heartbeat. I don't have to shift click 30,000 times to my inventory and then move it back all into the system. But I don't have a pattern terminal, and I definitely don't have any patterns because I haven't done this yet. So I'm going to need this pattern encoding terminal, which is going to need a regular terminal, which needs an illuminated panel. So can I have regular terminal? Yes, thank you. Can I have crafting terminal? After I get a bench, I can. So there's my crafting terminal. Boom, thanks. And there's my pattern encoding terminal. And I'm just going to slap another Fluix cable and the terminal. That's backwards. Let me try that again. Sorry. Cable, terminal. Now I just need some patterns to fill this thing up with. One of my favorite things to do is to always make the first blank pattern a pattern for making more patterns. I just love doing that for some reason. I usually always keep substitutions enabled. I don't know why you wouldn't really. I guess if there's something that you don't want to substitute it for, like if you have some kind of super expensive glass in a fancy modded Minecraft mod pack thing where like hardened glass is really hard to make and you need it to not substitute that, sure. This is ATM10 though, resources are pretty abundant, and I might have like 8 different types of wood, so probably use substitutions. That being said, does it really have to use charged Certus crystals? No, it can use regular. Maybe I don't want substitutions. I definitely don't want it using my charged crystals. I'm going to disable substitutions for this one, and then we'll turn it back off if I want to use substitutions in the future. So, I should be able to come over here, stick in this pattern. I think just go to a random part. That is so random. Okay. And then I should be able to come up here, look at my system, blank pattern. There's a little plus sign instead of like a number of how many I have. Serial 44. Does that mean I can make 44 of these? No. I'm missing Certus crystals. That's okay. I got some right here. So I take this out. I think I want to make 63 blank patterns. I guess just a stack. Can I have a stack? I can. It's going to make it like instantly. No, it's not instant. So what's it waiting on? Is it done? Hang on. No, I don't know what just happened. Let's see. Running jobs 32. Okay. I'm not sure why it didn't finish it. Let me hit this. Stop all crafting jobs, return ingredients. I don't think that did anything. Let me try disassembling it. Wait, what? Okay, I can't interact with it when it's disassembled. When I reassemble it, it still says 32 running jobs. Oh, I just realized the issue. I think our system is totally full on items. Let me remove some stuff. Now what does it say for blank pattern? Does it say we have a stack? Yeah, okay, it says we have a stack. We are totally full on items. So that's one of the first things we're going to want to AutoCraft probably is like 16K storage drives. Because we can't hold crap. We are very full. So I guess I'll go to pattern for ME drive and may as well make a pattern for like 1K storage components. I don't think I want substitutions for that in case it consumes my charged crystals. I'm gonna want a pattern for 4Ks, and then another pattern for 16Ks, and then a pattern to turn those 16Ks into item storage cells. Over here somewhere. 16K item storage. There we go. What is that? 16K portable item storage. This is not quite what I need, but that's kind of cool. I didn't know it was a thing. Let's get a recipe for cell housing instead, and then we'll make it with this cell housing recipe. That's a little more versatile that way. And then I can just chuck all of those patterns into here. Boom. Does it just like automatically distribute them for more efficiency? No, it's just starting down there for some reason. All right. I know in vanilla AE, you'd want to distribute it amongst all your different pattern providers, but I guess maybe it doesn't really matter for that. I'm not sure. Anywho, can we have like 10 16Ks? Is that a thing? Oh, that's right. We need to make processors, but that's not a lot of processors to make, really. I'm going to do this by hand for now. Crystal assembler might be in here. It's in here probably. There it is. Crystal assembler. Yeah, I'm going to make these processors for hand by now, but soon this should all be automated. Luckily, this thing is blazing fast. If I give it acceleration cards, that is. Here you go. It just spits out stacks of processors so fast. I love this thing. Okay, can I have 10 16Ks? That's all I want. Oh yeah, that's right. Certus quartz. There you go. I need to get a storage bus on that thing. Okay, 16Ks. Please and thank you. How fast will it be? What? None of the crafting CPUs are suitable for this job. Replan. Crafting CPU automatic start. Is it because... Hang on. Is it because I did that? What if I change it? Let me try it again. 16K. Out of power. Did it finish? It did finish. It finished like instantly. Okay, we need to get back this thing, super dense energy cell. This needs to stay on the network just in case stuff like that happens. But I actually have another drive here. So that's only one. They don't stack, do they? No, they don't. So boom, 10 16Ks. And there actually does exist a thing, an extended ME drive. I don't know how many disks it holds. 20, so it can hold double the amount of the regular ME drive, which is kind of awesome. I guess for some symmetry's sake, I can put this here. That way we have, 3 rows of drives. Let me actually take out those. I'm gonna switch to this. Boom. I like that better. Actually, I'd like it better if these were on the bottom, probably. Yeah, there we go. It's like it's filling up. We're going from bottom to top. I like it. I can just get rid of that, and this I want to keep. I guess I'll just throw it there for now. And this, I don't know. Maybe I just throw it there and grab a storage bus, I suppose. I guess I should make a recipe for it and throw it in this thing. Can I have a storage bus? How difficult is that to ask for? I need to know how to make pistons and interfaces. Well, I guess I should just get a recipe for it. That's a weird recipe. Cinder brick makes 4 pistons instead of 1. And cinder brick is gravel, lava, and atalphite. What is that? I need to look at that Eternal Starlight mod. I don't think I've ever messed with that one. But yeah, teach me how to make pistons, and while I'm at it, I may as well learn how to make sticky pistons as well. I'm going to have to know how to make these interfaces. I suppose I may as well also get a recipe to make the smaller interfaces too while I'm at it. All right, all of you guys go in the huge assembler matrix. Thank you. Now, can I have a storage bus? Thank you. Yes, I can. Okay, you are going to go here with a Fluix cable. Hope you guys can't hear that loud noise outside. I'm very sorry. And that should... Hang on, our sorting just got weird. How did that happen? Descending. No, ascending. No, yeah, descending. Number items. Okay. And can we see our crystals? Is this online? It is online. It is a storage bus. And we have 50,000 Certus crystals. There we are. 52,000 Certus quartz crystals. Very nice. Something that'd be great to get autocrafting for is the assembler matrix for making processors, the rainbow furnace for automatic smelting, the circuit slicer for automatic making of circuits for making processors, and then eventually probably mechanism, industrial foregoing. Industrial foregoing would be huge because if we can get like automated like soul surges and stuff, that would be amazing. So I'm thinking I might want another room or maybe like a hallway type deal, and we could have like machines on both sides of the hallways that are automated. That could be pretty cool. Bro, this guy in like full osmium armor just broke into my house and started beating me up. What the heck? I did not appreciate that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make a bunch of like processing patterns for things that I just want to be able to make, or not processing, crafting patterns. If you don't know the difference, crafting patterns are patterns that would use a crafting table, meaning I would stick them in there. Processing patterns are the ones that like are a process. Like they might need to go through a furnace and they need to go into like a compactor to make a plate or something. Those are processing patterns. I think, however, I'm going to make a bunch of crafting patterns for things I want, like turning iron essence into iron ingots or steel essence into steel ingots, you know, stuff like that. I'm just going to make a bunch of these. Here's a bunch of random patterns that I just made. A lot of stuff here. Just gonna chuck them all in here and just keep on making more that I might randomly need. Got a bunch more, including like how to make all the dyes from the dye seeds. Pretty cool. Got a bunch more, including like some nature stuff and blocks of materials. You know what might be fun is auto crafting some of the components for the ATM star. Let's take a peek at it. So this is what we need. It's so ridiculous. The tab is so big compared to like the normal size things. But we need dimensional seed. Like we could make a recipe for this. That could be fun. So I'll just do that. We need to make a miniature end portal, which needs some apotheosis things, it would seem. I guess that reminds me I should probably get a recipe for Eye of Ender, and I have blaze rods. I could also get a recipe for blaze powder. Let's look back into this. So, miniature nether portal. I do have a recipe for obsidian. I don't have one for warped nylium. I don't think I have nether seeds for nether essence, but I need to plant some nether seeds. And then for the miniature exit portal, dragon eggs, which we can craft if we have chunks, apparently, which you can make a dragon egg essence. And dragon scales. Do I even have any scales? I didn't pick up any scales. You might need to kill it with a certain weapon to get the scales. I could definitely make a recipe for this dirt, for example. So that this is 6x dirt. We need to know how to make 5x dirt. Like this. I'm just going to keep going down. I'm not going to show all this because this is boring, but yeah. Getting a recipe for dirt. There's the dirt recipes, and I guess we're going to need that for also netherrack, obsidian, block of diamond, block of emerald, and endstone. So here's a bunch of patterns for the dimensional seed, I guess. There we go. I still need even more. Needed recipes for netherrack. There we go. So let me look. If I try to craft this right now, which I obviously can't, I'm missing 100,000 dirt essence, 60,000 emerald essence, 176,000 netherrack essence, some dragon eggs, breath, you know, apotheosis stuff, and nether star. That is shockingly not as much as I thought it would be, honestly. That's pretty cool to know. What else can we do from the ATM star, I'm now wondering. What about this pulsating black hole? Okay, upon looking at this, we can't do much of these. We could do this quantum ring, I guess. But even then, we don't have processors on AutoCraft yet. It's looking like for most things, we're still a ways away. Oblivion shard. This is like magic. Oh, yeah, it's just magic stuff, I guess. Meat shredder from L_Ender's Cataclysm. Witherite ingot. Okay. How do you make witherite ingot? Is it only with the block? And that's made out of ingots. Okay, I guess you're just going to go through the mod to get those. Philosopher's Fuel. Rainbow Coal Ender Generator Insanite Block. Smelter Prism. What? Insanium Coal. 13.82 million EU. Uranium Fuel Rod or Blaze Burner. Huh. Can probably do some of these, like Rainbow Coal. I don't see a recipe for it. Okay. What is this improbable probability device? Antimatter pellets, singularity, we have those. Lightning upgrade orb, I don't know what that is. Some kind of item cell or blast-proof casing. Rainbow furnaces, which I guess we could get a recipe for. Aerial interface. Autocrafting is so cool. There's so many possibilities running through my brain right now. I'm looking forward to more autocrafting. But something needs to happen. And this rain needs to stop. That's annoying. Something that needs to happen is the power situation needs to be solved. Like, we have power, but this is, for one, eating coal, which isn't really the main problem. The main problem is that this is bugged and does not generate 50,000 RF per tick like it's supposed to. So we need just really something else. I mean, I already knew this wasn't going to work long term, but now I really know it's not going to work long term since it doesn't even generate the power that it advertises to. And I'm not sure what to switch to. Maybe Powa, or maybe I'd just be a psychopath and jump right into like the best mechanism reactor. I already jumped straight to the best autocrafting for applied energistics too. Why not jump straight to the best power source? Assuming that even is the best power source, I actually don't know. I'm going to take a look at the quests. Like, I know Powa exists, but their best reactor only makes a couple 100,000 RF per tick. And don't get me wrong, that's a lot of power. It's just, is it enough? I don't know. There are a lot of things you have to do in this mod pack. So we do have this extreme reactors mod. I don't know how good it is though. After contemplating it, I am thinking that we just jump right into mechanism. I'm going to want to set up autocrafting for the components anyways. So why not just jump into it after I set up autocrafting for the mechanism stuff? So I'll get like mechanism enrichment chamber on autocraft, and I'll autocraft all the different alloys and circuits and speed upgrades and, you know, all the things. I guess let's just jump right into it. Before I do that though, it might make my life a bit easier to get some kind of wireless pattern terminal type dealio. Um, Probably like a wireless crafting grid actually. Wireless crafting terminal. QIO dat. No, QIO systems never. It's not something I've ever made, but it looks pretty cool. I doubt I'll be making it this time around, but it's always seemed very neat. Anyways, we're gonna need a wireless receiver. I guess I'm gonna need this wireless booster. I don't actually, to be honest with you, I don't know what that is. A wireless booster. I'm gonna throw this down. I think it connects to a cable, right? I thought so. Wireless receiver. I don't know. Give me this wireless crafting terminal. Oh, that's a pattern. I'm stupid. I need to I need to go into this one. Wireless crafting terminal. Can I have it? No, I need a regular crafting terminal first. There we go. Then a crafting table. Then I can have the crafting terminal. Oh, my brain's getting confused. Hang on. Wireless terminal. I also need a dense energy cell, which needs 8 of these regular energy cells. So there's 8 of those. So can I please have dense? Thank you. Give me crafting terminal. And there we go, wireless crafting terminal. And how do I link it exactly? Device is not linked. I know that. I think once upon a time you had to make a security thing, but I don't even think that exists anymore. All right, hold G to open guide, holding it. It's a wireless version of the ME crafting terminal. I know that. It adds automatic restocking from the ME network and allows pick block to draw items. That is really cool. With the magnet card, it also acts as magnet. That's also really cool. Thank you. What mod is that? AE2 lib. That's very cool. This, however, does not say anything at all about how to link it. Maybe I have to craft this wireless access point. That is, again, the pattern terminal, not what I want. Wireless access point. I just need another Fluix pearl, and then I can make this wireless receiver, and then I can have the wireless access point. Okay, I'm gonna pop you here for now. Yeah, so I think I put this there. It links it up, and then out of power. That's okay. While I'm working on stuff, I will throw it in here to charge up. There we go. Wait, that was actually really fast. Okay, didn't know it'd be that fast. So its range is 16 meters. If I put these in, it becomes 18 meters. I don't know how many of those I can put in. I can change it to FE, that's nice. So it's using 20 FE per tick, or 10.04 AE. Why does it have to be different? Why can't it just conform like Apple switching to USB-C because the EU made them? Why can't they just use FE per tick instead of AE per tick and just have the number arbitrarily? I don't understand. Anyways, we're going to be epic and choose FE for power units. And I guess I would want this infinity range booster, which shockingly does not look that difficult to create. I wonder how much power it's going to consume though when I make this. So in order to get that thing, I'm going to get 4 of this enderium dust, smelt it up into 4 enderium ingots, and then I'm going to get 4 supremium essence and a prosperity seed, and you probably already guessed it, I'm going to make an enderium seed. So 4 of you, and the seed. Boom. It should not be this easy to make an enderium seed, that's crazy. Anywho, it should be like blocks of enderium or something, not ingots. Anywho, now that I've got that planted, and I already forgot where I planted it because I'm stupid. It's around here somewhere. There it is. I'm going to use my funny auto clicker. And then I'm just going to wait. Oh, and I suppose I may as well do the same thing with Lumium. Although there does not exist Lumium seeds, so never mind. I totally thought that would exist, but I guess not. Well, at least give me a pattern for enderium ingots so I can do that automatically. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, an infinity range booster. Put it in there. Only 100 FE per tick, that's it? That's crazy. That is like nothing. I'm going to get a key for my newfound wireless crafting terminal. Can I just type in terminal? Open wireless pattern and pattern access terminal. I guess I just want this one for open wireless terminal. I'm going to set it to tab. Does it work? It does work. That is awesome. So now when I'm down there building, setting up autocrafting, I can just easily access the system. I just got to reconfigure it, it would seem. Descending number of items. There we go. I like to see all the big delicious numbers at the very top when I open my system. Also, this is super random, but I made this feeding upgrade for my backpack, and I told it that it can feed me the infinite ham. Stuck it in there. I don't know if it works yet because I haven't seen it work, I don't think, but if it does, that would be kind of awesome. That means I never have to manually eat pretty much ever again. That'd be nice. I'd like that. So, yeah. Also, it is now another day, and I'm still working on the episode. I'm feeling a little sick, but I still want to work on the episode, so I'm still here working on it. I did make this new room. This is storage room. I'm going to probably put some ME drives here and stuff like that. And we have one more new room, the auto crafting room. I'm going to stick machines here. I haven't done anything with these, but I did put down a precision sawmill, a crusher, and a metallurgic infuser from Mechanism. I want to go on another tangent, however. I want creative flight, and I think I want to do it with the flight augment from Mystical Agriculture. Unless there's like a better way to do it. Maybe I go for a jetpack? It'll be easier to go for a jetpack because I could actually craft one of those. I guess I'll be going for the emerald jetpack. So I'm going to go wood jetpack into stone jetpack into iron, gold, diamond, and then emerald. You start with a leather strap like this, and then each tier is going to need its own tier of thruster, capacitor, and then whatever material is relative. So like a couple ingots of iron or a couple diamonds or a couple pieces of wood, stuff like that. The iron, stone, and wood jetpacks all need these basic coils, but once you get to the gold jetpack, it's going to need advanced coils, which are really, honestly, all not that expensive. I have the Mystical Agriculture stuff, so this is really easy. So if I counted correctly, I think I need like 33 of these. There's 33, and that means I can make, I think I need 4 of these for each one. So there's 2 thrusters, and then oh, I need 5 capacitors, or 5 energy cells, understand. So there's my capacitor, which means there is my wooden jetpack. I'm curious, how on earth does a wooden jetpack fare? I'm going to stick it in here, instantly charged up, put it on, enable the engine. It's, yeah, as you probably would have imagined, it's not very good. But a jetpack is a jetpack. Like, I can still get up here. That's pretty cool. Tell you what it is good at is like horizontal mobility. Look how fast I am now. Anyways, I'm gonna start upgrading. Upgrade to diamond, then upgrade to emerald. I'm gonna stick it in this energy cell. Let's see how fast it charges up. That is not where it charges. Okay, yeah, it's really fast. That's awesome. I wonder how fast it dies while I'm using it. I'm very curious to see how good the hover mode is, but I have to find out what my hover mode keybind is. Yeah, I like it to be on H, which means whatever else is set to H, I have to remove. Switch crest. Yeah, I don't think I care about that. So I'm going to remove all these. Okay, can I hover? H. Okay, toggled hover. That's pretty darn close to creative flight. It's not quite creative flight, but it's pretty darn close. So I'll take it. But is it fast? Oh yeah, it's fast. It's pretty fast. And because I have stable footing, which is an enchantment on my boots, I can mine at full speed while flying, which is pretty cool. Turn my magnet, pick things up easier. Very nice. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this on camera. I did craft this ender inhibitor. It stops the endermen from teleporting outside of the farm. And this farm is extremely effective, by the way, might I say. It's made 70 buckets of XP. It's made tons of drops, like 1,500 blaze rods, thousands of ender pearls. All in all, pretty happy with it. I should probably tell it to keep these nebulous hearts and also... there was another one, the molten core, I think is what it is. Yeah, I need to tell it to keep those. So I can just add those to the whitelist right here on both of these. There we go. Because I probably should not be throwing those away. So if I throw those both back in there, I'm going to start picking those up now. Yeah, there's some molten cores. Very nice. You know, I never realized that ender tiers can be used to make gas tiers. And apparently you can also loot to fabricate them, which I did not know that. That's kind of cool. I guess I'll edit them to where I keep ender tiers. So I'll put these in there as well. That is the wrong module to edit. I need this one. Keep the ender tiers for me, please. Maybe one day I'll make a bunch of gas tiers with those. Anywho, distractions aside, let's do some auto crafting. That was uncomfortably close, I'm sorry. Still getting used to this new jetpack. I've already routed power cables around this entire room and made a bit of space, so there's already room for machines and things. So I've got 3 metallurgic infusers here. One of these can be infusing with redstone, one of these can be infusing with diamond, and the other, I guess, refined obsidian. I don't think I'm going to be using biomass or tin. I'm not sure if there's anything else I need. I don't think I'll be doing carbon. I definitely don't think I'll be doing fungi. I didn't even know it was a thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I should only need 3. I want them each to have an export bus, so I think I'll be putting it on the top here, like this. And of course, I'm just going to connect them all up. And I'm going to try out some of these facades. Let's see how they look. If I stick some on here. That's pretty much perfect. I mean, I can't ask for more than that. Although, I'm going to need more. There we go. One right there. One right there. I mean, you don't even know those cables are there. That's amazing, actually. I think this is probably a frowned upon way of doing this. A lot of people don't like the crafting card. I just realized these are extended export buses, by the way. It's a bit overkill. But I'm going to be using the crafting card, but first I'm going to swap these out for regular export buses, because I don't need these to be extended. Not at all. These are not going to be super high output. Oh, that breaks the facades. It's kind of annoying. Okay, regular export bus, and they're going to get crafting cards, all of them. This one is going to only output enriched redstone, this one will output enriched diamond, the other will output enriched obsidian. Although I'm now finding a slight issue, I need one more side of access for these metallurgic infusers. Alright, new plan, I'm going to lay them out like this instead. So I'm going to shrink down, and then I can get the export buses. I'm going to put them here. Make sure they get their filters of enriched redstone, enriched diamond, and enriched obsidian. Did this one get it? It did, okay, cool. And this might need less facades, honestly. It's looking like, yeah, it only needs 3. Get pattern providers on each of them. Can I use the pipes wrench for these? I think so. There we go. I just have to click the side of it, apparently. So click the side and then point it downwards. Just like that. And then I'm going to have to connect the Fluix cable to the pattern provider so that they're all connected. Just like so. And then this Fluix cable, I guess has to get connected to the controller. I'm going to worry about like dense cables and P2P and stuff later. I'm not worried about it right this second. Alright, so I got it connected up, and basically we're at the same place where the power is connected up. So these devices are now online. Realizing I forgot to give these guys crafting cards. They're not going to know how to craft it yet anyways, because I don't have patterns for these, but once I do, it's going to just start working. But I need to first configure the side edge. So from the top, it's going to get items. It does know that already. From the bottom, it's going to get extra, I believe is what it is. I think. It looks like it already figured that out too. It's impressive, actually. I think maybe Mechanism is just smart like that, but I don't know. Anyways, from the back, it's going to get energy. And it doesn't, I don't know if it was smart like that. I wasn't really paying attention, so it might have been defaulted energy, but I just cleared everything. And I think that's it. Oh, top is actually going to be input and output, and I want it to auto-eject. So that way, when it's done making it, it's going to automatically eject it back into the pattern provider, because it actually does act as an input into the system. So I give this thing a pattern. The pattern provider knows pointing down. It's going to send the items whenever I request it into this thing. When this thing's done, it's going to eject it back into the pattern provider, which acts as kind of like an import into the system, meaning I just did an autocraft. Very nice. And I am going to need a pattern provider for this fella as well. There we go. From the top, you're going to be input, output, auto eject. From the back, you're going to get energy. I think that's it for this guy. So I'm going to get a pattern to teach this guy how to make enriched redstone. It did automatically switch to processing patterns, which is nice. I also need to teach it how to make enriched diamond and enriched refined obsidian, because it makes it from the refined obsidian dust. Now, it doesn't know how to make refined obsidian dust, so I guess I also need a crusher, because we can make these ingots really easily with our refined obsidian seed. That means I'm going to need another pattern provider, and I'm going to have to set up a crusher. Crusher can go here, pattern provider there, and we're already at 8 channels, because this is 5, and I have the 3 export buses here, so I can't add anything more without having to upgrade that Fluix cable right there. And some of these devices are missing channels, but I think I should be able to solve that pretty easily by just extending this Fluix cable. Does that fix it? Device missing channel. This thing still says. I might be able to solve that. Hang on. Yeah, it's because I didn't break that block to place the Flux cable. That's why. Now these are all good. I lied. This still says missing channel. Why? Why are you missing channel? All right, new plan. Cable anchor here, here, here. Oh, wait, not there. I'm gonna separate the cables basically. I think like that. So if I do that, that, this should give it the channel at once. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and these can do 8 channels, right? I'm not sure what the issue is. These are also missing channels. Why? Why are you missing channels? Oh, I know why. You know what? I think I might just go straight to peer-to-peer. It's not something I've ever used, but how hard could it possibly be? So I think I can like do that. No, that's the opposite of how I wanted to place. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta figure this out. I think, hang on, shoot, where did my thing go? I think I can do that. I think that's what I want. And then I connect this up. This is device offline, so all of these are going to be offline. That's fine. I'm going to want to hit this with a memory card, I think. And I promise this is all temporary. Here where my controllers are, I can spit the tunnel back out. And then memory card, loaded device configuration. And then I just hook it up to this, I believe, right? Device online, unlinked. Is that true? Unlinked? Hang on. Let me look. Are these online? No, these are offline. Let me try this again, maybe. So I want to create a new configuration. So how do I do that? Right click. That's loaded. Shift right click. Copied current device configuration and memory card. Okay, so let's go back up to the top to where the other thing is. Come outside here. I just want to give it a regular right click. And it still says unlinked. Why? Frequency is 5F80. Is it because the device, the P2P tunnel itself needs a channel? Or is it because it needs power? Okay, I connected it with the quartz fiber and device missing channel, so it doesn't need a channel. How on earth do I give this thing a channel without also connecting the rest of these? I think I need to do some research. Okay, I may have figured something out. So I think the reason why it says device missing channel is because I'm already using 8 channels here. So when I connect to this thing has 8 channels, which means that's it. I can't add any more channels because these Flux cables only do 8 channels. So getting rid of this makes it stop saying device missing channel. Did that make any sense? These quartz fibers don't transfer channel, by the way. They only transfer power. So I believe that I'm going to need a dense cable here. Which, these are not fun to craft, I will say. Anyways, so I believe break that, get a dense cable, and then run the thing off of that, maybe? No, because apparently you can't connect these to a dense cable. All right. Okay. I think I've still been doing this wrong. I'm pretty sure I need to do something like this. Like this. No, I need it reversed on the other side. How do I do that? I think I need it like that. Okay, this now says device online, so I'm going to hit it with the memory card. New device configuration created and copied. Gonna go back to the house and come over here and see if I can't load it. Linked output side, carried channels 8. So let's come back down to where that is. Dude, these are online now. Did I figure it out? Did I crack the crazy mystery of P2P tunnels? It totally doesn't look like a mess at all, does it? But these are all online and working, which means I can get them doing stuff for me now. So you are going to make me the enriched things, which means it's going to automatically start because these guys have crafting cards in them. That's fine. I'll let it do its thing for now. So you just made redstone, meaning it went into here. Yep, it totally did. Very nice. Before I get all crazy with all that stuff, I need to fix up the damages I did to my house. Like this. Thank goodness for cable anchors. I'm getting attacked by phantoms. You're annoying. Go away. Goodbye. I'm not going to sleep because the phantom membrane could be useful. A lot of recipes for creative flight require it. Alright, I'm going to make some speed upgrades. This should help a lot with speeding up this guy so that he can make this stuff really fast. The only issue is apparently he's not getting enough energy. I don't know why, because I should have a maximum pipe upgrade on our battery up there. And that thing should be able to output like 100k RF per tick. Let me try giving it some energy upgrades and seeing what happens. There you go. Does that make you happier? That makes you a lot wait, does it? No, it's still... Oh, it does not produce... Oh, it's because it's getting like different items because different things are requesting it. That's a little annoying, but it should be fine. The issue is that it's not auto-outputting fast enough, but it's okay. I could solve it better with a tier installer, so let me do that. There you go. So set you to auto-sort, and now you should be doing things a lot faster. It's not requesting a lot of refined obsidian, but for some reason it's doing a lot of these. Well, what else? What can you do? So I need a pattern now for circuits and alloys, so that our metallurgic infusers here could actually be doing something. So here's recipes for circuits. So you're the, oh wait, that's the crusher. You're the refined obsidian guy, so you're going to get the ultimate control circuit. This is diamond guy, so it's going to get elite. And redstone guy is going to get advanced and basic. Now, if I queue any up, it should be able to actually craft some. So let me ask for, let's just say 2 advanced. It's going to start with 2 basic because that's a prerequisite for the advanced. And once it makes those, it's going to queue up the basic. This will eat a bit of redstone, and once one of these disappears, it should, I think, auto-queue it. I don't know. Yeah, it just auto-queued it. Nice. So these will always be stocked with redstone, with diamond, and with refined obsidian. That being said, it's not making any refined obsidian. Maybe it's because we don't have a recipe for refined obsidian ingot, which we do. Oh, it's because we don't have a recipe for crushed refined obsidian. I never add that. So let's add that. Or it's not crushed refined obsidian, but it's refined obsidian dust. So if I get a recipe for that and stick it in the crusher, it should start queuing it up. The crusher, hello? Do something, hello? I'll give it some time. Anyways, I've got the upgrades for the circuits, so now I need the patterns for the circuits. So now I need the patterns for the alloys. So let's check that out. There's only 3, so I need a pattern for infused alloy, which is just copper, a pattern for reinforced alloy, which is just an upgrade to the infused alloy, and then a pattern for atomic alloy. All of you guys are going to go in here, so you get infused alloy, you get reinforced, and you get atomic. I'm then going to want a pattern for speed upgrade for sure. I'm going to be using a lot of those. So I need to know how to make structural glass. I also need to know how to make osmium dust, which I guess I can automate with just the crusher. And we don't want to burn all of our power, so I'm going to get energy upgrades going as well. And we're going to make gold dust with the crusher, just like the osmium dust. So 2 of these go in here. The rest go in the crusher. Okay, let's see. Can I have some upgrades? Like, can I have 10 energy upgrades? I can. Although I should probably start with speed upgrades, right? Can I have 10 speed upgrades? Did I not make a recipe for speed upgrades? I don't know, but I definitely have it now. There you go. So, speed upgrades. Can I have 10? Yes. Thank you. It instantly made 5 of them. While that's doing stuff, I'm also going to get recipes for the installers. This makes it to where it can do multiple operations at once. You very much need these in the mechanism. You're wasting your time if you don't have your machines upgraded with the installers. I'm going to ask for 4 basic tier installers. It made them instantly. Okay, I was not expecting that. So now I can upgrade all these guys to factories. Nice. You want to set them all to auto sort so that, like in this one, it wasn't set to auto sort. All the coppers just went into the first slot. So it was only doing 1 at a time when it could do 3 at a time. So obviously I'm going to want it to auto sort to where it actually, you know, functions as a factory like it's supposed to. Okay, so I filled this guy up with speed upgrades. I'm going to fill up the rest of them with speed and energy upgrades as well. Dude, these machines are schmoving now. They're going. And they are all also maxed out on upgrades. Like I'm holding speed and energy, and they won't accept anymore. Which means I need to get them up to better tiers of installers. So I need 5 of the advanced, 5 of the elite, and 5 of the ultimate. And I can do all of those. So I guess it's just going to get to work. These things are schmoving, dude. It's awesome. It's already done with the advanced. I'm just going to go ahead and stick those on there. And it's done with the elite. These things are fast. I can't believe how quickly we got this set up. It's kind of awesome. Oh my gosh. And how quickly will I get the ultimates? What is going on? You have an issue. You were never set to auto eject. That is your issue. Are you good now? You good? It's out of infusing material? Is that what the problem is? You know, these exporters are slow to request things. If I hook them up with acceleration cards, I think that they would be faster. So let me try that out. So there you go. Does that mean you're going to request more stuff? Oh yeah, that is way better. I just realized why this hasn't been working. This pattern was messed up. It was saying it produces refined obsidian dust, but it was making it out of alloy, atomic alloy for some reason. I think I did this, which is not what you want. You want this. So if I replace the crusher recipe, I would imagine this would finally get stuff. Hopefully. Finally made some stuff. That means they can all go to ultimate tier. They can do 9 different items at a time. That is awesome. And it's going to have to make more stuff because every time you upgrade the tier, it increases how much of this internal infusing ingredient it can hold. Alright fellas, that's going to do it for me today. Next episode, I'm definitely going to have to get a real controller because, like, this one is not going to work out long term. I mean, I kind of knew that. It's just, I didn't think it'd be this soon. But at least this is my first time ever using P2P. And I figured it out in a not terrible amount of time. So I'm pretty happy with that. But if you enjoyed, you know what to do. If you don't know what to do though, let me know. And I will tell you what to do. I will tell you exactly what to do. Trust me, you'll have precise instructions. Anyways though, I will see you next time in episode number 9. Until then, stay fresh and frosty and delicious. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.